Greetings, adventurers. We have come to Oxbow Park here along the Zollman River. So the parking lot's on the other side of the river, just crossing the bridge, getting started. One cool thing about this place is that it also has a zoo. And when I was looking up and researching this trail, it said it had a zoo, and I looked it up and it had like elk, bison, and deer or something. But now that I get here, it looks like the zoo is much more expansive. I think it has a bear, there was wolves, foxes. I'm gonna have to check it out after this trail, so stay tuned. It's about 74 degrees today. Beautiful, gorgeous day, no chance of rain. Not even a cloud in the sky right now. But yeah, gorgeous day. I got a trail picked out. It is a loop about 5.5 miles. And we might have to do some improvising coming up, because there was a sign that said the Zollman Trail is closed between these two sections. And that's on our route, so I don't know. We'll figure something out, I guess. Alright, came to a little trail intersection here for the Prairie Shortcut, which is the trail I think we're going to take. Goes across this beautiful prairie, and there's some purple cone flowers. Here, look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? They're all over this area. Beautiful. Alright, well, it's starting to get a little warm. The day is warming up, and we're going to walk across this exposed prairie here. Looks gorgeous, but it's going to be hot. There are a ton of wildflowers here, just all over the place. Monarch butterflies, you see that one right there? Beautiful, I've seen quite a few of those. Here we are, scenic overlook. That would be the road I came in on, and I went over here and we parked down over here this way, so. I haven't really looked at the map at all, but we're probably about 1.5 miles to 2 miles in. Probably at about the high point of the trail. Gonna be heading back down into the river valley now. Awesome. I'm gonna take 5 here, eat some chips, and we'll continue on. Alright, overlooking a beautiful ravine now. Awesome. Kind of see a bridge down there that I think might be the bridge that they said was collapsed. It doesn't look in good shape, but I don't know. It's hard to see from here. Alright, another overlook of the river this time. So I looked on the map. Thought it was just the Zollman River, but it's actually the South Branch Middle Fork of the Zollman River. Very complicated name. There's 3 bridges in the park. I started at the 3rd bridge, and through the trees there you can kind of see the 2nd bridge, and we will be headed all the way down to the 1st bridge and then head back on the other side. We have reached the first bridge, or as they call it, I guess the main bridge. Let's climb up to the top here. This is pretty much the end of our trail. I still have a ways to hike back to the zoo area, and we'll go check those animals out. But the rest of the hike is on a road. This is about the end of the wilderness hike. Beautiful flowers. Tons of birds. Lots of butterflies. Gorgeous day today. Let's see that zoo. Let's go. We have arrived at the Oxbow Zoo. So this is the part of the zoo that I thought, the only part of the zoo I thought existed was this elk. This is the elk cage. I don't see anyone in there, or any elk. I don't see any elk in there, but it says this is the elk enclosure. Alright, I found the elk. They're just laying down over here in the shade. Having a grand old time. Here we go, we're at the bison enclosure. I count 10 bison, including the young ones. Awesome. The white-tailed deer enclosure. They're laying just right out front here. Beautiful. Alright, these are the wild turkeys and pheasants. Here's the skunk enclosure. You can see his tail just sticking out from that log there. Next to it is the woodchuck enclosure. But I don't see anybody home in that one. Oh, here we have a beautiful golden eagle. Just massive. Snowy owl. The barred owls. The horned owls. A turkey vulture. A red-tailed hawk. Here we go, prairie dogs. Here's the goats. Next to the ponies. More ponies. Here is the cougar enclosure. I can see him laying on the rocks right there. Just sleeping. Mr. Cougar. You should get an award. Bobcat. Here's the lynx. I don't see them, but this is the lynx enclosure. Coyote again. Oh, there, I see the coyote under the rock. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on the camera, but in that little hole there.
Come on, bug butts. Come on, guys. Come here, boogers. Watch out, personal boundaries, personal space.
Wile E. Coyote. Oh, the big black bear. Cooling off in the water. These are gray wolves. Here's a fisher. You can see him in that hole in the tree, but I don't think he'll come out on the camera. He's really well camouflaged in the shade. Cute little guy. The gray fox. The gray fox is in the log over here. In the log. And then the red fox laying on the ground. Hey there, buddy. Hi. North American porcupine. I can see one up on the shelf. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them in there. There's two up on the thing up there. I didn't know porcupines climbed. So did I count 3, 4? There's one on the ground over here in the window. All right.
Yeah? I said it's out in the sun. I'm not really.
Kenz, you want to go check out the tadpole pond?
Oh, I thought you said when we got here you wanted to see it.
You're the one that said right over there.
Okay. We've just been watching the otter. It came down the slide and did all the
North American river otter. Alright, everybody. I had a lot of fun on our adventure today. I had no idea they had so many animals here. I thought it was just deer, elk, and the bison. Yeah, I'm surprised they had cougars and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is a free park. Great place to bring the kids. There's also tons of picnic areas here, grills, tons of walking paths. I did about 3.5. Well, it was originally supposed to be 5.5 miles, but it's because of the trail cutoff. I had to cut off a section of the trail, so it was only like 3.5, 4 miles. I'm not sure exactly, but there was a lot of ups and downs. It was very well maintained. We just had a storm a couple days ago, which knocked down a lot of trees, but they already had it all cleared. Not a lot of people. It's kind of secluded. Very nice. Beautiful flowers, like I said before. Yeah, it was a gorgeous day. The animals at the end was an added bonus. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming with me. Please like and subscribe. And join me next week. Happy trail backpacking.